Well, Coach, any Florida resident will tell you that afternoon pop-up showers and the sea.
I gotta change the setting real quick.
And this will not be.
I gotta change the setting. Got a stupid audio coming out of my fucking headset. And probably Stacky go using fucking Madden chat. I'm gonna invite you to a party. Yeah, man. The game was kind of weird to me though, like the way they were calling it. Like I didn't feel right. I was like, what's going on here? Like I couldn't tell if they were trying to call it, like, be easy on them on certain calls or go hard on them, be strict. Like they had a delay game, nobody called it. They had a pass interference, or they had a baby pass interference that they did call. Like, I couldn't tell what kind of game they was calling today.
Now the former fourth-round pick, it's Kalen Balazs. And whoa, he's going to hope that that is not a sign of things to come.
I know.
A rude welcoming to this ball game. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage. Stuff him in the
because Goodell was probably like, yo, we don't need no, penalties and shit. Well, and they didn't want the game.
Lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, set the tone early for this game.
The delay of game.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
Like, that game would have decided it if they called that, they threw that flag. So I don't think they wanted to decide the game off of picks.
Haskins into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick.
They didn't want to decide the game off of
inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Yeah, that's been my problem more fucking. Wow. You won't get this nigga hurt.
20. And now off to the races.
That's ridiculous.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
That is some bullshit.
43 yards.
That nigga like 40 years old.
Fuck. First here in this opening quarter. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0.
But I think the game was cool.
So with the missed PAT,
yeah, especially since you didn't know who was gonna win, it probably made it. I just knew the Chiefs were gonna win. I just felt like Mahomes is a better. Is a bigger X factor than San Francisco's defense. Even though they almost did it.
Just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. It's just going to be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any.
Yeah, that's what my coworker said too. That's why. That's the only reason that's one more reason. Well, yeah, that he's cool. He's a cool coach. I can't believe everybody coached this many people.
Toss play to Balazs.
And even his protege, Doug Peterson, got one before him. Whatever, but he got one now. He's set. Yo, Richard Sherman is washed, bro. I was waiting for Tyreek to burn him, but fucking Sammy Watkins did it instead. Perfectly fine with that. I don't like him. Damn. I just signed this nigga to Huh?
You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that.
Not that I don't like him. He just talks a lot.
Next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
That's true. That's 100% true. That's the knock everybody has on him that he keeps chatting about, though. Like, shut the fuck up.
Footwork that led to the incompletion.
But that's where he got burned. Who was man on with Sammy Watkins? He got roasted.
On second down. From the gun, Haskins on third down. Got an open man, he completes it.
Yo, this nigga is not accurate, bro.
Get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts.
This is Dwayne Haskins. I have a black quarterback. Excuse me. Get that shit. Get his name right, nigga.
Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed?
Mariota is on the bench.
The better a route
And he's gonna get cut next year. It's like Rantana. He got the job thinking about a white guy in real life. A black guy took it in.
the right spot, and they connected there and picked up the first down.
A black guy took it in the video game.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. They'll run here with velocity.
That's a fucking whack shit.
Blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
I ain't even real, bro. I've only played the only games I played in this league is against you, and I'm leading the division. Like every year the game was sin, bro.
2nd down, Haskins.
Still, I'm leading though.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Antonio
nigga is
Callaway, the
bad.
intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
I'm going to need some help with this one.
Yo, Mariota. Oh my God.
He's not hurried. He's not hit.
Really, Mariota would not let me down.
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to.
Not gonna hold you. And he's faster, bro. Oh my God. Only thing is he's 28, so you about to regress next season, and this nigga is 26.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown.
Paul Cressier plays like that.
DJ Chark, his 4th touchdown on the year.
Oh, Hernandez said worse to us when we were children. We were children. Why am I hearing stories about you holding another coach's dick, putting it in the female's mouth, when you guys doing the fucking Eiffel Tower? Like, I am in high school. Why are you telling me these things? It's inappropriate.
This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, I'm leaving that. I'm leaving the other league too, by the way. I'm getting washed. And I'm known as the flaker because I got into one of the other trade committee members.
A man who played college football here in the Sunshine State. It's USF.
Yeah, I'm on a committee, but me and one of the guys, me and the Chargers got into like a little argument, whatever, talking shit. But he was like, "Yo, he never shows up for his games, or he always says he's gonna show up and never shows up."
So after the run for no gain,
no, he called me out on it. He called me. I'm the one that don't show up. I was like, "Yo, stop being a big baby bitch." That's that. It was a lot worse. Yeah, it was a little for a minute.
Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
I was like, yeah, eat a dick. I was just making mad gay jokes. I was being like, I don't know if you see how the Brown talks in our league. That nigga's a fucking blabbermouth talking mad crazy shit. So I was doing the same thing in that league. Just for the fuck of it.
Play action. It's locked. Looking deep downfield.
Thanks.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison.
Ronnie.
The passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes on.
Honestly, I think I want to check my stats now, because I'm doing terrible. I feel like, I don't know what it is. I feel like it's the sliders they have. They have some shit. They have fun sliders they found that they use. don't like that shit. The game plays weird. That's probably why you think your team sucked. You didn't like how they fucking sliders were, bro. That shit makes a difference.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage.
Like certain plays that you would normally use,
that's gonna go as a loss.
it just fucking don't work. It's different. I hate that shit. I don't think it's consistent.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Tight end right. Hey, 4 down. Watch quick.
Damn, bitch.
Took a pretty good
Take a
shot
fucking
as he tried
tackle,
to pull
nigga.
that one in.
I really hate DJ Shark, yo. I think he's such a puss.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone?
Like that's the one knock I have on him. He don't make. He's well, I guess he's slim. So.
Situation and there, the defense won the battle.
He's not like a big 6'4". He's a slim 6'4".
And that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Let me get this. Check. Bitch nigga on 3. Set.
3rd down. Here's Haskins.
Oh.
Fire one deep, middle of the field.
DJ motherfucker.
Inside the 15. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Cover 4. Yeah, I don't trust cover 4 anymore. I've been getting burned on it lately. I don't know why. If you want, you go watch the replay. If you want, you go watch the replay to see what happened. Oh, you have to pause it.
Or you make sure you have more people in his general area.
I can't pause either. I think I have to kick off. Or maybe now. Well, I'm streaming, so I gotta post the link. You can watch it on YouTube right now, actually. But
this one taken from the
where'd you watch the game?
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Oh, it's quite comfortable. My body is sore from today, so I'm just not 4 receiving touchdowns. No, I said 4 receptions, man.
Next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far.
I have 4 catches
Again with a first down now.
and 1 touchdown.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Superstar safety.
And incomplete.
That's my rookie safety
Almost picked
from
off.
LSU.
That's one you maybe expect your
In real
roaming
life.
free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down.
The first game we played, the first team we played in the higher division was pretty good.
Once again, they'll come up
But
with the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
We were down, but our defense kept us in the game. We got picks when we needed to. Even first series, I had the illest knockout. I'm watching All American, right? I don't know if you watched the show. I told you to, but the start, you have to, bro. It's amazing. The start, I sent it to Boyan too. He was like, I already watched it. It's lit. It's beautiful. But the the main character is the guy. The show who the guy's about is. I can't even say exactly a safety, but he plays safety as one of his positions, right? And the coach was like, you can see the field. He moved him from receiver to safety, and he's like, well, why would you do that? And he's like, because you can see the field. I just want you to trust yourself. And he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? So when I was playing, I was like, let me see the field. I was playing corner. So I had one dude in the flat, and one dude ran like a post, and I was going to let the post go and stay in my zone, but I looked back at the QB's eyes, and I saw him look at the post and wind back, and I was like, oh, nah. So I broke off the fucking flat, and as soon as the dude caught the ball in the air, I jumped in there. It took that shit out. I don't even know when it came out, but I took him into the ground. I was like, there's no way in hell this is going to get completed. I don't care if it's already out. But that set the tone for the game. He was just cooking after that.
That'll be caught by Jordan Leggett, his tight end. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
But it was a shootout, and we 50 seconds left. He was down by 4. We got the ball back with 50 seconds left, and we was driving this way out. Was one dude was just making NFL catches, like he was in catching traffic. Like it was like I was ready to go home, but this dude was every 4th down saving the day. Nigga, you better stop fucking using him. You're not nice like that. Get back on the D line.
A 14-yard first down pickup for
Fucking.
the Jaguars.
So he was basically saving our asses with some conversion catches, and scored. That was the game. Then he played the next game he played was the lower division game, but they were 1-5, and their quarterback was hurt, so they were playing with the backup, and that nigga was terrible. So we had them like 28-0.
First and 10, it's Haskins. That's complete to John Ross. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for a
they were losing so bad. The starting quarterback, he came back in the game hurt. Like when I say hurt, he had a torn ACL with a cast on. He played with a cast. He played with a cast on. Sean, he played with the cast on. Granted, luckily, you know, I was like, the reason why I wasn't even mad, because all he had to do was stand there and throw. You know, we're not. If we're rushing him, I'm not going to try to hit him crazy. But my nigga really came in the game with one leg to put the team on his back. He literally put the team on his back, though. And the thing is, he has an arm, so he was throwing with like no leg power, with all arm strength. He was throwing it. It wasn't bad. But his team was trash, so nobody wasn't even helping him out, catching him, making catches. Like.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
And what I liked about it, even though they was getting pummeled, you know, they wasn't like mad, trying to fight, pissed. Even though they was like small, little white kids, it was still cool about the game.
He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he will get this into the end zone.
Cover 2 man. My guys are too fast for man coverage. Oh, did you know I have John Ross?
With touchdown number 7 on the year.
Oh yeah, he's 97 speed, 97 XO. Wow! How would you do that? Oh, that was you. I thought it was me. That was rude.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you.
So let me get your opinion, right? So I've been league shopping, right? Just like it's funny. Just like we do with Madden. I've been league shopping. So I joined this league to see if I want to join them. And then once I posted it on Instagram, niggas started hitting me up like Anthony O, Terrence, O'Dane. Like all these niggas hit me up, right? And it was like, yo, what's up? I'm down. One-handed by Ramsey.
Picked off by Jalen Ramsey, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
By who? He. There was a little bit of contact. Let me see. Super Bowl. Super Bowl roofs. You know, I don't think I actually pushed you. I just think I just jumped into your vicinity.
Down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we have.
It's caught inside the 25. They'll get this one down near.
Right, I didn't get to ask your opinion yet. I mean, give you the topic, but.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
So when O'Dane hit me up, he was like, he wants to play the tackle.
On first down, it's Haskins.
Oh, shit.
This one caught by his tight end Oliver. And all the way down inside.
And Romance hit me up. I don't think I mentioned his name. And he was like, yo, what league is this? I said, so-and-so. He said, come play for my league. Come play in my league. And he won the chip last year. I don't know if you remember that. O'Dane reminded me. He was like, he won the chip last year. And I was like, yeah, we might play that. Because that league is... Romance's league is...
But that's about all. No
I guess you
gain
could say
on the play
contact.
that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
The one I'm in right now is no contact, non-contact. Like, you know what that means? Nah, it's two-hand touch, like rough touch. Like I still be hitting niggas, but like, for example, you can't. Like I told you, when you set blocks, you can't set blocks. You can only set picks, for example.
2nd and goal.
And there's no like center. And no,
Here's Bilal.
the
And good pressure defensively to stop him for a loss of a couple. Now there's also a flag to go with it. Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll
no
decline
center,
that.
so
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it?
Well, after 5 seconds, then you can rush quarterback. But this one, in Gomez is one. Yeah, but D-line on 1.1. You know. So yeah, so what I'm asking is which one. And my league is 960 for the whole team. To join, but that's like split between everybody. So we get enough people. And Romance's league is 650 plus $7 late fee, rush fee.
On 3rd and goal, Haskins.
That's
he's going to go down, sacked right around the 17. Larry Ogunjobi.
And but mind you, my league is going to play in Baisley Park.
On the year.
Yeah.
And the 11-year veteran.
I don't know.
And that will make this now an
Let me tell you, I don't know where this is. It's like I don't even know where this is. It looks like Brooklyn, but
there's that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl.
It's like
in.
not.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? It had just enough space. As
Who, me?
said, for it to curl in.
I don't want to get hurt. I mean, how? I guess niggas might play a little rough.
The Colts come to the line.
What about so which would you
and this not an easy situation.
want to join?
You're down early in the elements. You're on the road.
Wow.
How do you get the mojo back?
That really saved your life.
That as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go.
And mind you, I'm trying to get enough people so we have depth, you know, so you're not going to play run your body ragged both ways all day, unless you want to, of course.
And Luck will be intercepted for a third time.
That was bad. It was a bad play. You got to step up and hit the. Did you angle it? Did you angle it to the right? Or did you just press the button? Like, you got to direct it. Like, aim it to the left.
So here we are in December. Right, it is the
Yeah.
season of giving. Maybe for his
So
own sake, after
I'm
the
recruiting
game,
you,
he may have to
right?
announce
And I give you the option. What is showing you I'm gonna choose? And based on what? Like would you not play in the non-contact because it's non-contact? What you still gonna have fun?
3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Haskins to throw it. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns.
Why is that?
Adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his
That's
explosiveness.
Same. That's where I'm at. And that's what surprised me, because O'Dane is the one that brought this league up to me. Well, Romance did, but O'Dane was, leaning towards it because of the fact that he wanted contact. First of all, he was like, he asked me, he's like, yo, this league not contact or non-contact? I was like, non. And he was like, oh man. And then I talked to my Romance's one. I was like, that one's contact. You're gonna play that one. And then he was like, oh, I think I could run a route. I was like, nigga, if you just want to run a route anyway, it doesn't matter. But I was like, we could take the chip from him or whatever. There's a pretty good chance we can run into him and play him or whatever. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I was trying to ask you. But I already see where you stand, and honestly where I stand as well.
The Jaguars on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Haskins on third down. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 41-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Throwing now. Haskins on first down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll
I don't know who to be more mad at. You or DJ Chark.
Yeah, go back to that.
Not Chark, I mean Haskins. Like you, I don't know if you should be mad at you for dropping it or him for fucking throwing a duck.
2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. Got a man open. It's Ross. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also
he's not signing back with
down.
me, so I'm letting him go.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound
Hey, that's my
effect on
defense
this game.
too, right? Leave those guys alone.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Oh, shit.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so we'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Yeah, I have 5 targets and I dropped 1. I was mad about. I'm most mad about the one I dropped.
To the 8-yard line now.
More mad about that than happy about the ones I caught.
Haskins will throw. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Have you ever thought about making a custom playbook? So it's actually not that bad because you can pick a playbook and just change the plays in that playbook. Edit it, yeah, it's edit it and change the plays in that playbook to whatever you like. Like you leave the ones you like, and then just take out the ones you don't like and add the fancy ones you do like. That's what I did. I haven't used my first time using it in a while though, which is probably why. Oh, that might have something to do with it.
Here's Haskins. Looking in zone,
Bitch,
but
fucking pussy hole.
And based on my math,
Fucking hate you,
they've only
Haskins.
converted 1 time thus far in
Throw
this
like a
game,
nigger.
so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Oh, God. I seen you riding your bike and around the
Zerline's kick is up and through.
park.
And that will extend their lead even further. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
I don't be includes all that much, but I still live here or whatever. I be around.
No big plays given up, no balls over your head.
And I haven't been like the times you've been having stuff, and especially you have at like 6:30, 6. Like that's when I get back from Manhattan. Like that's when I'm coming from work. But keep throwing shit in the chat because I'm still trying to make it out. I saw that talk, the thing you had where you had people.
No, what's interesting
where those people
is
are
what
as
do the
well.
coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3,
Oh, wow.
do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the
Invited?
ball
She
out of
ever
his
been
hands
invited
and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's
Oh.
going to turn things around?
How much
See
you
what
give
they
me?
do. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
That was a Mario voice.
As I watch it, I thought I remembered an expression that I've heard maybe from
You know
here.
why? Because
If you're
Jalen
going to get hit
Ramsey
anyways,
was
might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know, coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an
I
actual
learned that
player.
certain
Not
people
a
have
chance at
glitch
all.
powers.
Way easier said than done.
So, yeah, mainly X Factor guys.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Luck. Over the middle, complete. It's
Somebody
Lamb,
mentioned.
and he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's
You
2nd
catch it?
down.
You probably press X.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Luck throwing again. This is hauled in by Deontay Burnett. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout. An injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Throwing again is Luck.
Oh, my word.
No problems here on 3rd down.
Who's that?
So far in this first half.
And you know
29.
that
happened to me last time, too.
If you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game.
After a certain point, I realized either bugs get worse or I realized more bugs or how fake the game is. But that's why in the past couple years, you notice I stopped playing.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Like that's why I always stopped playing Madden after a while. I don't know if you remember, but I always like quick leaves and stop before you do. Because like bugs like that, I feel like the older the game gets, the worse it gets.
Ebron with it over the middle. And he's corralled, but not before.
Or the more we play, the worse it gets out. One or the other, but after a while, it's like that.
For Indianapolis and also move the sticks. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
What?
That is incomplete.
5 seconds left.
With 5 seconds to go.
Oh, shit. That was...
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let's go, baby. Check, 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 check. 12. Mike 51. Ready.
The final shot before the break. Luck trying to lay one up deep. And this is caught. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far.
At the
As we
one.
see a couple hours south
You get
of here
down
in
at the
Orlando,
one.
That's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report.
It's crazy,
Forecast
dude.
calling for more of the same. The rain set
One more
to
second.
continue as we are underway in the 2nd half.
I think they have a momentum thing in the game, so shit goes one person's way more. And also, so home games, that happens a lot. But, that was crazy.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Allen racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Luck now to throw. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They'll run for it. It's Mack. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Oh, on the defensive side, that is so deflating.
Not only is it deflating, they've got to look in each other's eyes on that side of the ball. and take each other's measure. You've got them backed up, perfect situation, and what they said to you on the other side is, we don't think you can stop us. Went ahead and got it in that position. That should never happen.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now Luck defers to Mack. They only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front.
This guy killed his baby mother, his aunt, and stepfather and said, damn, I did that? I don't remember. I was smoking weed.
Throwing on 3rd down. Luck.
My girlfriend's watching the show.
Incomplete. Anthony Brown right there to knock it away. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
And that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here.
My job was trying to get me to it. I discovered Super Bowl boxes when I got to White People Lane.
Defense gave them going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over.
Everybody gambles at work
and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points
to get a little more cushion.
Because I've been losing. I haven't won all playoffs.
Stay on the ground. Balaj again. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to
like
producing.
All the picks I've made, Ravens, Patriots.
Just takes a couple of explosive touches
for him
to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
So I'm like, and also I stopped being a football fan. Ever since Aaron Hernandez
Haskins on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Niggas,
Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack.
I'm not a Patriots fan, number 1. And number 2, I don't root for no. And I also don't root for no team. I do on every team. I don't root for nobody. Like, I like football and I don't know a lot about football, so I still watch and enjoy the game. And I will tell you who's gonna win because I know who's better. But like, I'm not a fan of anybody, any team.
I'm not going to the line, ready to start their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
Bro, what you didn't understand what I just said? I know football, so I'm gonna still partake, and that's my and I love it and I play it. I'm not a fan of any team. Just because I'm trying to take y'all bread, don't mean I'm not. Just because I'm not a fan of any team, I mean I'm gonna take y'all bread. So dangerous.
We're trying to win a game.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It looks like you're looking for me.
What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. He runs over 80%.
I'll blitz my tape on that side.
Not in this league, but a drop under 50%. That just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his time.
But did you watch? You probably didn't, but AB had an interview.
Play action. It's locked.
Yeah, that interview. You happen to see it?
He's going to keep it.
You happen to see it?
10 that time, escaping the danger.
I think he has
picking up a first down.
That's what I think.
How about that scramble by Andrew Luck? Sometimes we forget just how big,
strong,
and fast Andrew Luck is.
I think she asked him if he has early stages or thinks he has early stages.
And he grew up a big
and he was like, I ain't know Aaron Hernandez. I don't got no CT.
He goes down. Maurice Hurst able to record his fifth sack of the season.
He said I took one big hit in my career. That was Devontae's birthday
now
hit.
he's going to use his legs.
I took one big hit. I didn't take that many big hits. Everybody take big hits. That's football.
He can be dangerous when he tucks and runs. He's able to pick up the first down from the 32.
And also, did you watch the documentary? All right, so boom. There's one part, right? He was on the phone with his friend, maybe, and he was like, yo, I guess things. Aaron was like, I guess things just didn't work out. And AB said that to her. And then she was like, don't you think there's something you could have done differently? He was like, I mean, well, everybody got it out for me. So like, and then that's the paranoia part where he's like, everybody got it out for me. And I'm just watching this shit like, yo, are you dead ass right now? And he talks mad slow. He talks like he's high, even though he's not. And he'll smoke, and he talks like he's high, and he's retarded. Like, it's sad, bro.
Pick up there, and it'll be second down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but
and I've been watching all this shit. Like, I saw the live stream when the cops came in his house, and he was yelling at his baby mom. It was hilarious. Oh, fumble. It's not a. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Dude, can I challenge that? Sorry, partner.
And the coach has decided to challenge this
Listen,
play.
man,
He has tossed
I'm
down
mentality.
the red flag.
Play every game like it's my last.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
So I was like, oh boy.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And it's not nice to say.
Coach, you hate that, don't you? You took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be breaking. You throw that flag.
Yo, I fucking had you. Fuck. Was that a design rollout? That was a design rollout, was it?
Touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And that will shave one more off this lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Like this lag. It's like a delay. Let's close your internet. Used to be faster. You put on Wi-Fi or LAN? Plug it into the LAN.
This third quarter of play.
Yeah. This is all Madden as well, so you gotta time it. So you gotta time it and press it before it gets there. Feel me?
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
I'm trying to dev Dwayne Haskins. Sorry. Small black
Haskins on 2nd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've had good success. 5 for 8 to this point.
So
this is 3rd and 11.
Gotta stay there so you can get the superstar X Factor. Superstar at least. Don't that shit. Fuck you, man. What the fuck ever said, man?
95%. No, check his mic. Here we go, D.
Third down. Here's Haskins. Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Zach Cunningham with a pick. Two-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score
see that nigga sliding on the floor before the ball even get there, right?
And trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey,
you a little shithole.
Into the end zone, touchdown, Indianapolis.
I'm reporting this for, we're spamming the same play without.
As his guys are back within a single score.
Yeah, like he's twice.
And it's good. It is not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now this throw caught left side. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Were you in 4-3?
32 that time. What a game it's
like
been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
Coach, watch your fucking mouth.
How about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
We got 4.
On first down, it's Haskins.
Oh!
Fuck
you, Kenny Galladay.
He couldn't hold on through the contact.
This is first,
second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because
I forgot
it was
he was on my
contested
team.
all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football?
Or respect your run defense, like,
or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
Squeeze, squeeze, double, double.
To throw on 3rd down. Haskins. Nowhere
I seen that
to escape,
motherfucker coming
and he
too,
goes
man.
down. The 305-pound defensive end, Jarrell Casey, gets the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
31 yards on the punt there. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Double team that motherfucker.
They'll start on the ground with Madden. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
What do you think about the halftime show?
Means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way
to the Dominicanos. Oh yeah, you said that in the chat.
Here's Love. Going up top for Miller. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail.
First of all, it's Black History Month, so I
this
understand.
defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more
I
passes like
I
that
missed the fucking
downfield.
Donald Trump commercial.
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Now Love. They'll run the screen with Mack. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
I thought that was
So it was really a black people commercial?
I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
You know, nobody wanted
It's
to
Miller.
win 2-1 win because Nick Wilson was like,
midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Nick Wilson's a Trump supporter.
They snap it to Love. That's to his running back.
Nope.
And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Here's Love. Flushed out right.
Smart man.
That one sailed on.
And I just put the spider in too.
Because
That's a
they're
good
very
run.
gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Luck gives this one off to Matt. And that play going absolutely.
I was ready. Nah, I was ready. I was ready. That was me. That was all user, bro. That was all user, bro.
And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
But he ain't put the shoelace. That's some Joey Bosa shit.
A shotgun snap for Luck. The catch made by Miller. 50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a first down.
Guess what coverage I was in? Nope, the one that we just talked about is trash. 4.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Lofton back on the draw. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, Luck. He's going to air one out. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Jeremy Lamb.
Anthony Brown. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
No, his name not Jeremy Lamb. People call him Jeremy Lamb. CD Lamb.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin the next drive. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
No, you can. Walk from.
On 2nd down, here's Haskins. Got a man open. It's Ross. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
On 2nd down and 4, Haskins. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
Here we go. Hey, hold on. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Throwing now is Haskins. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
Can't do that.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now it's Haskins. That's taken in by Callaway. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Haskins going to try to throw it.
Going deep
Going deep downfield for Ross. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And a big turnover
like
there
a bitch,
as his guys will get the football back. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taking it out. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
What?
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And all the way down to the 35.
That was a lucky shot.
A big play there for Indy. 56 yards. He'll look to throw. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 17-yard line. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Rock. Miller with first down.
What?
Incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. They had to go through with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one.
Damn, he's a bum. He is garbage.
Jaguars
he said I want to cut everybody.
Next drive, and they've got this one in
What's
hand.
your record?
No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. They'll set up the screen to Balaj. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, they'll step aside.
Oh, wow. Butty, man. Look at that.
An ideal spot here to get a first down.
Well,
and try to
you got
run
your
some
picks,
more
you got my
clock,
picks.
and this is
I would say
second
tank,
yard.
but it's no fun tanking right at this point. But
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. DJ Chark, the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
yeah, I'll be pissed. I would actually cut him actually.
Second down leads us
Especially if it's not that good.
inches.
Like you don't want it to be here. You don't want to be here. That's what I just learned from you. That's what I just
Haskins to
learned.
throw.
I don't deserve to stay here.
He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
It's so bad.
Picked up by Kenny Moore. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
GG's.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Yeah, man. Same. Later.
So for Jacksonville.